looking for that easy dub right here.
It's probably not going to be too easy, but we will see. Getting into this one, reaching into the championship bag and going with the Kaya pick. I like that on Herm's side and Rygunduz. Over here with the Hattori.
We got the reset coming in here. Hattori definitely getting a lot more love as of late. Same with Kaya to a degree. Like, a lot of people started to see, Impala. He's the big Kaya person. He put Kaya back on the map. And so we're like, more people trying to pick up that Kaya. We've seen it do very well. That signature kit in particular on the bow, that 50-50, really tricky. Hattori's been a great staple for a long time, but we're starting to see her come back into the meta. A lot of it off of that hammer nerf that happened a while back. So people are starting to pick up that Hattori again. I know Rygunduz has been on that Hattori. I like the Hattori, but I'm really curious again how Herm is going to lean on this Kaya.
Man, you talked about the bow sig pack, man. I mean, don't sleep on that spear sig pack.
Yeah.
The down sig, just the hitbox of it, you know what I mean? And how active it is. And then you talk about the neutral sig. I mean, come on. Both of those are just monstrous sigs.
Absolutely.
Very good dodge read type sig.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if Herm has the early reads on the Rygunduz. Already starting off with the bow, but Rygunduz is beginning that damage with the unarmed onto Herm. All right, sword in hand now. Just getting a nice little side air. Good dodge away, avoiding that classic bread and butter from the bow players. Good jump read there from Rygunduz. Got an immediate side air.
Ooh.
Oh, he went out there.
Ooh, I like it. I would have did the same thing. I don't know if you doing what I would do is the best play, but it was good. It didn't overcommit, right? Stopped it early, because if you go a little too low right there, Rygunduz dodges, and now you're in trouble. But still in trouble. Good side air. Makes it back on stage.
All right, nice neutral light to start off this spear play coming out from Rygunduz. Going to start going for pogos. You see how high he's going. But good job avoiding Herm's down air.
Oof. Oh, my goodness. Okay, hold on. Okay. Now, and this might be the end of the stock. I don't see how you make it back.
Oh,
wow.
Helps him out. Okay. Does he have something special? No, just the side air. Okay.
He's been money with the side airs, right? I think
he has.
4 for 4, right?
Yeah.
4 for 4, 5 for 5, something like that.
Getting some good hits in with that spear side air, and it looks like that's the big weapon he wants to play with, but ended up throwing it away as Herm got a little too close there. The startup frames of that weapon toss getting through him.
I think he's got a pretty even spread with him, right? He started off pretty nice with the sword. He got a lot of damage racked up and decided to close out with the spear. Off of a weapon toss, switched over now, and he's just tacking on damage. What a fast fall. Oh, my gosh. That was clean. That was a nice succession of damage.
I like the way he did that juggle, too, because he'd, kind of pop up, hit him with a vertical move, something like a nair recovery, then he'd go back down, wait for him to burn an option, then again, nice weapon toss to stop that sig as well.
Woo! That was, man, Rygunduz is on one right now. Good sir, Herm trying to get this first stock. Oh! Don't come out here with me. What you doing?
Herm.
Don't come out here with me. Rygunduz cleaning up stock number 2 of Herm, and it is looking quite easy, like you mentioned in the beginning.
Man, that's painful for Herm, though, because he got that side air, and you knew he wanted to finish that off. You saw him go to the offstage, clinging onto that wall, but Rygunduz's side air just came out a little bit earlier and ended up turning that situation around.
Oh, my gosh, no weapons, just throwing straight fisticuffs.
Oh!
The ground pound, the Spinnerooski will get it done. Sitting on yellow on the final stock, Herm is going to have a rough one bringing this one back, especially the way that Rygunduz has been playing. His movement's been clean, getting some good damage, and he has weapon in hand. The battle begins to try to hold on to this final stock and run it back, missing. Oh, my gosh, just getting torn up down air after down air, pogo after pogo.
He's getting so much damage on each of those pogos. Herm already getting into the red here. Rygunduz maybe going to make the swap over to the sword for the easy KO tools. Those downlight recoveries.
Moving, grooving. Rygunduz looking like he's just got extra stats. That was a good one. That was a nice catch on the dodge.
It's unfortunate they were so far to the right there for Herm, but a good pogo and the weapon toss still not quite enough, and Rygunduz fights his way back up.
Very interesting that he made that back, and downlight side air might spell doom for Herm. Weapon toss is a good way to save it. Ground pound, I thought he was going to go for a dare. That could have been it. And no more resources to make it back to the stage. Herm going to fall in game number 1. Rygunduz up 1-0.
Good plays coming out from Rygunduz. A lot of it felt like solid spear play, and then the sword, of course, I mean, consistent as well. But the spear is the big highlight tool for me for Rygunduz, right? Like, he was getting those juggles. He was just catching Herm left, right, and center.
The juggle game, man. Yeah. That one moment was just impeccable. I wish we had a replay right now because I wanted to see that again. It was like some of that eluded me. I didn't quite see exactly how he kept that juggle alive. It just looked mad sweet.
Yeah, he was doing that really well. And you talked about his movement. I think that was one of the big things there. On the other side, Herm, What's the change up? Is it going to try to stay more grounded, maybe avoid that juggle position, or maybe try to have a different weapon? Maybe he'll be one of those people who likes to throw down so he can get out of those juggles a little bit earlier. We'll see what he does.
We'll see what happens, but right now, unarmed against the spear that did so much work last game, and beautiful damage. Weapon starved, is alive. Rygunduz trying to get this one started early. And there we go, we got the bow. Now we can fight back a little bit. Herm trying to box. Getting a couple side airs, I like it. Tacking on some little bit of damage. And now this is much more even than it was last game. It started off really, really heavily in Rygunduz's favor. And this is actually in the favor of Herm.
Yeah, this is reasonably even, all things considered. Good pogo there from Rygunduz. Oh, dodge was still up there. Rygunduz went for the early commit with that down air. Or sorry, that down light.
Ooh, off on the side. The side air, he's been money. Pogo.
Still touched. Oh, a little early recovery just for damage.
Okay. Back in the noose. Back in the noose. This is where you want to be if your Herm tries to go for the down sig. The back step on it falls off the side of the stage. I don't know if that's what you wanted, but it definitely worked out.
Yeah, I mean, kept him a little safe there. Downlight side air. Weapon toss connects, and Herm going to take the first stock here in game number 2.
So you think Rygunduz didn't have his dodge readily available, or do you think he just didn't think that was going to hit him?
I think he just didn't think that was going to hit him.
That's what I'm
He
feeling.
watched it happen, and he was like, I could drift past this.
I swear sometimes it feels like when somebody throws a weapon at you off stage, it's like it's homing.
Yeah. Dude, the worst is when you are like, you're committed to your jump already, and it hits you in the face, and you're like, man, I shouldn't have done that.
I know, right?
I knew better. Good down air there from Rygunduz, though. Going to clean up that stock. Did take a decent amount of damage there from Herm, though. Herm looking pretty solid here in game number 2.
Yeah, looking way better than game number 1. Still got a lead damage-wise, but we see Rygunduz trying to kick it up. Ooh, goes for the early KO. Tried to rob him with that ground pound. No good, though. Good dodge placement from Rygunduz. Side air placement is good. Side air right back after Herm.
Tricky Ensig there. Rygunduz almost jumped up into that one. Pogo opportunity. Oh, but he was on stage, so he bounces him up, actually.
You know, you'll still take the damage. Ooh,
oh,
what a catch.
That
Uses
so
the
clean.
platform to perfection.
Yeah, that platform, the ledge cancel downlight, getting that height so fast. Rygunduz was not ready for that, and now Herm in the red. He needs to get some extra damage. Good spot dodge to get through that side air, but he needs to hit Rygunduz here.
Rygunduz really wants to get this without taking too much damage. Down like the wrong direction. Unfortunate. He could have had the stock right there, but the side air on the chase will get the job done.
All right, weapon pick goes for the spear. Unfortunate, I think he was trying to go for a fall-off nair there, ended up getting a neutral light.
The downlights from Herm have been very peak right now. Like, he's catching every one of them.
Yeah, he's definitely noticing Rygunduz likes to jump a little bit too much. He's been really good with those spear side airs, which is why he gets away with it. But Herm's starting to hone in on like where to pick apart Rygunduz. Good dodge in there, though. Gets him an opener.
Ooh, wasting all them resources. Finally a good dodge from Herm, but getting picked up, chased out.
Oh.
The ground pound almost hits the mark, but that spear, you got to hit him right on top of the noggin to get the job done. Hounding, harassing Rygunduz, trying to close this one.
Not enough.
Still not enough.
Dude, the ceiling. You got to be an airbender to get a KO on the top of this map. And Herm with the neutral air.
There it is. That has to be it. I'm about to say, come on now.
Dude, that one was stubbornness from Rygunduz. I think any other player is like, all right, I'll just air. Fine, I will side air. But Rygunduz is like, no, it has to KO.
Oh, man. If I was Rygunduz, I would be unbelievably hurt if I would have lost that game. After that one that didn't KO, if he turned around and lost that one, oh, my goodness. It would have been absolute pain.
Definitely would be salty on that one. But we're getting ready to get into the next one. Didn't actually catch the map bans on that one, but no character swaps. This has been the commit, and it looks like we're going to Western Air Temple for another one here, game number 3.
Yeah, I mean, this is a nice stage. Yeah, I always think that like these are like the most balanced stages. You get 2 plats, they don't move. Well, if they are moving,
They do.
yes,
Yeah.
but like there's a lot of safety when plats are high like that. Right, you got the lower ones. You can kind of catch some sigs through, and you can jump. You can get some downlights with the spear and things like that. But generally, you know, you're gonna play around the higher one like they are right now, and that's a good look. I think that's safe play.
Yeah, but it's the same place right now because Rygunduz back on the spear, trying to get those vertical juggles. Ooh, good pogos. Hermison not able to challenge vertically, but narrowly avoids that.
Ooh.
Yo, another one.
Oh, ground pound is good. Oh. Pogo into the ground pound. The weapon toss was not enough to save the day. One stock up. Rygunduz trying to make it a 3-0. Look at the weight, man.
He's feeling good.
Yeah, he's feeling it.
Oh, man. Dude, I love that. The sideline empty jump right on top of Herm. Herm is just getting picked apart. Rygunduz so clean. One more pogo.
No,
the fans doesn't need it. Doesn't need it.
Yo, what a performance right now from, my pick, Rygunduz. Nice pickup. Another down life for Herm. That has been the play of the day. That has been the answer. But, I mean, it's just not enough so far. You're down heavily trying to bring this one back. Still alive, got to rack up some damage right now. Try to go for a weapon starve. I know you want to keep this spear. It's been your bread and butter. Oh, okay, you had one primed. What are you doing? Okay, now I get it. So you got the weapon starve. Nope. Rygunduz gets over there, gets the sword.
Nice neutral air. Okay, read the dodge in there with that neutral air.
Oh
okay,
my
good.
goodness.
Oh, went for the turnaround there, but that ceiling is just so stinking high.
Dog, I didn't even realize this one was that high. Like, that is very, very high. To not get that after turning that around and landing a recovery, like, come on.
I think the height is based off of the maximum height of those soft platforms, and that might be why it's incredibly high sometimes.
Interesting. Very interesting. Herm, this is very doable. Well, if you keep from getting hit. It's becoming increasingly less doable as I try to get this sentence out. All right, bink, 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 bink. That was not enough. Ceiling is maximum height.
Punish?
Dog, that's crazy. Just KO off the side at this point. Like,
just
bink, bink. And he's stubborn. He goes for the recovery once again. Rygunduz with the 3-0 and the sportsmanship. GG's. 555. 555 damage in that game. Ooh, what a round.
Good damage. Rygunduz closing out with the 3-0. He's going into the grand finals. And Herm now has to kind of figure out what worked best. I think the spear play was viable at times.